So this is the chair I bought for my live streaming down here in the office area. If you weren't part of the live stream the other night, I was at work and came home and my wife built this for me. It was sitting in a box here for like a week. So thank you as always, Michelle. I love you so much. But here we are, the new live stream chair built. What do you think? What's going on, everybody? Hope you are having a great day. We are down here in the basement office today to talk about the 5 reasons you should consider the Toyota Tundra for your next half-ton pickup truck purchase. Stay tuned. Well, it is that time of year again. The time of year where everybody goes out and tries to buy a car because they think they could get the best deal because it's the end of the year. And you're probably right, because this is when all the dealers want to get rid of all their 2017s to make room for the 2018s that are there and for more that are incoming. So the good news is 2 things on your side. Number 1, what we just talked about. Number 2, it's Toyotathon. So if you're looking for a Tundra, now is definitely the time. I went onto Toyota.com and I looked at the current incentives they're offering for the Tundra. It'll probably vary locally, but just go on, put in your zip code and see what they're offering. But for me, for my area, it is for the 2018 Tundra, you could get it for 1.9% for 60 months. You could get $1,000 cash back. I believe the $1,000 cash back was the double cab, and $1,250 cash back was the Crew Max. For the 2017, the leftovers, you could get 0% for 60 months, $1,500 cash back, or $1,750 cash back. Now that is really, really good. If you don't really care about having, you know, the 2018, the now model, and you want to get the 2017, 0% for 60 months is amazing. I haven't seen that in a long time, especially for the Tundra. So now may be the time to act. That end of the year flavor, right around Christmas, you know, when you're worried about everything else and stressing about getting gifts for the family, making sure the lights are up on the house and the tree's decorated, why not add a vehicle purchase to that too? So I made a list of 5 reasons of why you should consider the Toyota Tundra for your next half-ton pickup truck purchase. There are many reasons to consider the Tundra, but I picked out 5 that I feel like are really strong, at least in my opinion. So let's get started with the list. Number 1, no surprise here, reliability. It's by far the most reliable pickup truck, half-ton pickup truck on the market today. Toyota is known for its reliability, and you know the Tundra has been around for a while, and you know the thing is top-notch. It wins every year for reliability. So, in my opinion, reliability should always be the number 1 thing on your mind when you're buying any kind of car, any kind of truck, motorcycle, any kind of vehicle. You want the thing to run. Like, there are definitely vehicles out there nowadays that offer, you know, vehicles that do crazy things or have a ton of technology in them, but the engine isn't reliable. You know, so at the end of the day, the car is getting you from point A to point B, which sometimes could be a distance away. So you're definitely going to need that reliability, and in the long run, it pays off because you're not going to have to repair it all the time. You just got to stay up on your maintenance, and everything is bueno. So I've had 5 Tundras, knock on wood. I've never had a problem with any of them. So reliability is definitely number 1 and should really be on the forefront of your mind when purchasing any kind of vehicle. Number 2 is there's a trim level for everyone. And what I mean by that is if you are someone who owns a construction company and you need a Tundra for work, you don't have to spend, you know, $50,000, $60,000 to get a Tundra. You could get the work Tundra, which is, you know, a lot cheaper and comes with the bare essentials, but it still has that 5.7 liter engine in it. The 5.7 liter engine is available across all the trims. You could also get the 4.6 liter, but everybody seems to want that 5.7 liter. But yeah, that's available across all the trims. And the work vehicle is bare essentials, straight to the point. Let's go haul, let's go tow. But then you can come all the way up to the top of the line, which is the 1794, which is the Western themed Tundra, or what I have, the Platinum, which is the luxury Tundra. The 1794 and the Platinum Edition are both on the same level. One, like I said, is the Western Edition. The other one is luxury, black leather inside, instead of the tan/orange leather in the 1794. But then, of course, you have the Limited Tundra, limited trim level, which gives you, gives you that flavor of the Platinum, with a little bit less. It's the middle trim, but you could get leather in it, you could get a sunroof in it, you could get the JBL sound system in it, and you don't have to step all the way up into the top two trim levels. And then there is the SR5. Now the SR5 is a lot of fun. It gives you everything you need. There's no leather in the SR5, it's just cloth, which a lot of people prefer cloth. I know that. It also can come with the TRD off-road package. The TRD off-road package is available on the SR5, on the Limited, and on the 1794 edition, which gives you skid plates, unique wheels and tires, 18-inch. You get, what else do you get on the, oh, Bilstein shocks, that's the other thing. So you could get those, like I said, on the SR5, the 1794, or the Limited edition. But like I said, there's a trim level for everyone. Depending on what you're looking for, just go and sit in each one and find the one you want, because I know people, everyone, even me, are very particular when they're buying a vehicle. They want certain things, they need certain things, but they don't always want everything. So that is why the trim levels are pretty good with the Tundra, giving you something different along the way on each level. Number 3, which kind of goes with number 2 a little bit, is parts are available across all trims. Now the good part about the Tundra is if you're down in the SR or you're up in the Platinum, and say you want to put on the TRD Pro suspension, you can do that. You could do that down at SR or all the way up to the Platinum or the 1794 and everywhere in between. And that's the good part, is the parts that are available on one are also available on the other. So if you go into the dealership and you really want a 1794 edition, but you can't afford the 1794 edition with the TRD package per se. So you buy just the regular 1794. Well, you can go home and buy everything that makes it a TRD off-road, which is, like I said, the Bilstein shocks and the skid plates, and you could put them on. And the same thing goes if you can only afford an SR, but you really want that TRD Pro suspension, you can go put that TRD Pro suspension on. It's kind of what we did with the Platinum. We turned it into a TRD Pro. So the parts are available across all the trim levels. That is always a good thing. So, like I said, if you want to start with something like an SR5 and turn it into something else, it is very much possible. Number 4, had to bring this up, resale value. The resale value of the Tundra is well known. Also with the Tacoma, very good resale value. Now to some of you, that might not mean much, but I'll tell you, if you're the type of person that gets in a car loan or truck loan here, and you don't want to be in it for the full duration, if you try to get out early, sometimes some vehicles you absolutely just can't without losing a ton of money. I've seen it firsthand. But with the Tundra, it holds its resale value very well, and that all ties into the reliability and the build quality of the vehicle. The build quality of the Tundra is amazing, and that's the kind of stuff that they look for with the resale value. So the Tundra has the best resale value in the half-ton market. So that right there is a big one. Resale value and reliability are the two main ones that are on this list, so keep that in mind. Number 5, I put everything you need and then some. Now, I will be the first to tell you, there are other brands out there that have a ton of technology in their vehicle, and that is not one of the Tundra's strong suits. Ford is very innovative when it comes to the F-150. They're always trying to do the next thing. They're always ahead of the game, trying things, just going hard and seeing what works, and I applaud them for that. The Tundra kind of keeps it close to home, okay? If it works, don't fix it. One of my things when I was down in, and this is where people differ right here, when I was down in the SR5 TRD, and then I had the TRD Pro, in both of those vehicles, I just wanted a little bit more tech. That was my thing, more tech. And then I stepped up into the Platinum, and the Platinum has a lot of technology in it. To me, the Platinum has all the technology in it I would ever need. Heated and cooled seats, power mirrors, heated mirrors, auto dimming mirrors in the center and the side mirrors. Just the leather is amazing in it. There's so much that comes with the Platinum. Moonroof was my big thing. So I know there's a lot more technology available out there, but that is everything I would need. A lot of people talk about the push button start is something that they really want to see in the Tundra, but then you get a lot of people who don't care if they have to use a key. In 2018, they finally changed the key. For years, it was the key, and then you had like your little unlock lock key fob that was like a separate piece. and now they finally made it one key. So it's a step in the right direction, guys. We're moving on down the road with that. But if you're someone who's really, really looking for a lot of tech in your vehicle, and you're considering a Tundra, may I suggest you go check out the Limited, the 1794, or the Platinum, because that is where all your tech is going to be. And then you can make a determination if it's enough tech for you. Because like I said, there are other brands out there that kind of focus on tech big time. Now that was my top 5, but here's my bonus, okay? My bonus, I guess we'll call this number 6. It's still a truck, all right? The Tundra is still a V8 5.7 liter beast, okay? It can tow 10,000 pounds. You know, it's got 400 foot-pounds of torque. It's classic. It feels like a truck of yesteryear. It still feels like a truck. And I will say this, the Tundra and the Silverado, to me, are the last 2 trucks that actually feel like trucks. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but the F-150 to me feels like I'm driving a big SUV. It's very comfortable. It has a good, it has the V6 EcoBoost. And the suspension is really calming. It's a smooth ride, things like that. The Ram uses coilovers instead of leaf springs in the rear, which really help the ride. Things like that. But, with the Silverado and with the Tundra, driving both of them, I feel like I'm still driving a truck. Big beastie V8 engines, probably not the smoothest ride, but, I go for the off-road suspensions and things like that. So, I'm sure if you put a roadworthy tire on there and a nice smooth road type suspension, you'd be just fine. But overall, it's still a truck. So if you're looking for something that is, still ready to take that beating and get you down the road and, sound like a truck, look like a truck, move like a truck, the Tundra is definitely something to stop and take a look at. Excellent truck. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is my top 5, plus the bonus. I hope I was able to help you along the way in deciding on if the Toyota Tundra will be your next truck. But I'm also sure I forgot a bunch of things. So, if you're watching this and you feel like there should be some more stuff on this list, please, below the video, comment. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you are alerted every time I put up a video or do a live stream, which is 1 to 2 times a week, but that will probably grow after January. So if you want to talk to me on YouTube, hit that bell, so I'll answer all your questions on the live stream, and I'll answer your comments below. The good news for anyone who is in the market for a truck right now in the half-ton segment is you're in a good place, because no matter what direction you go or what brand you go with, you're going to find something you want. It's a good time to be a truck owner and a person that wants to be a truck owner. There's a lot available for you out there, but here are some of the reasons that, right there, that you should consider the Toyota Tundra as your next truck. So Twitter and Instagram at Tundra234. You guys have a great day.